going to use Rimmel London's Colour Mousse in number 005 Glitz, and this is what the colour kind of looks like on the cap. You want just the tiniest amount of this, like probably this much is enough. And I'm going to pat that all over the lid, and it gives it a beautiful metallic sheen, and also gives the lid a little bit of a tacky texture. Now we are taking our first colour eyeshadow. This is also from Rimmel, and it's the Colour Rush eyeshadow number 130 Tribute, and it's a metallic finish. I'm just taking that on a flat shader brush. The shadow is actually really surprisingly pigmented, which is why I picked it up, and it's also such a gorgeous colour. A metallic brown, but it has kind of a purple undertone and a little bit of taupe in it as well. It really reminds me of satin taupe. So I'm going to pack that all over the lid, and then with the tip of the brush we're just going to go under the eye as well. I'm making this look as simple as possible. I'm only really using 2 shadows, so it's very budget friendly for all of you guys who are starting out in makeup. The next colour is also from Rimmel, and it is a matte colour and number 033 Dusk. I'm just taking that with a fluffy brush. It's really nice that drugstores are now bringing out matte shadows, because I remember it used to be impossible to find anything matte. I know Revlon have a matte line, but the pigmentation isn't great and they are quite chalky. This one isn't too bad, so I'm pretty impressed, I have to say. So we're just working this matte brown right into the outer corner and into the crease, and then I'm going to take a little bit and just pop it on the outer third of the eye just to darken it up. As you can see, it doesn't blend too well, so what I do is, instead of using a highlight, I just use my pressed powder. Just using the e.l.f. pressed powder in whatever colour the powder was that you set your foundation with. So I'm just taking that on a large fluffy brush and really blending at the brow bone. Now I'm just going to do the liner. For this I'm using a Bourjois Noir and Blanc pencil, the black side, the kohl side. Just do some pretty standard liner. And then we're going to just smudge the tiniest amount in between the lashes. And you can use a finger or a pencil brush or even a Q-tip just to smudge it here. And then tidy up the corner with a Q-tip as well. Now for my mascara I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous. I like the Carbon Black. On my lips I'm going to use a fairly nude colour, just something very neutral. And this is another Rimmel product. I promise you this video isn't being sponsored by Rimmel. And it's the Lipstick 102 in Foxy. It's a very nice kind of pinky peachy nude. And then for the rest of my face I also used all drugstore products. For my foundation I used the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid Foundation in Light Porcelain 004. Then I used for blush Dream Mousse Blush from Maybelline also, and this one is in the shade number 1, Dolly Pink. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on drugstore makeup. I know a lot of you have requested it, and you know, the drugstore is not a bad place to buy makeup. You just have to, you know, make sure you swatch and test out the products, because sometimes they do miss. And especially as drugstore products are starting to raise their prices quite a lot recently, I've noticed. Some of the products I definitely would recommend are the Rimmel eyeshadows at the moment. In Superdrug they have a 3 for 2 on all Rimmel products. So I actually picked these up, these 2 eyeshadows and the mousse colour, and it was about £8, definitely less than £10. Also I really like the Rimmel lipsticks. For foundations, Revlon Colour Stay, Maybelline Satin Liquid, it's also a good one. And if you want full coverage, the Maybelline Superstay Silky 16 Hour Foundation is great. It really does stay on for 16 hours and it blends really beautifully, unlike most, you know, heavy duty foundations. For mascara, as always, L'Oreal's Voluminous. Also, I've heard good things about the Rimmel Sexy Curves. There are lots of really good drugstore mascaras. And of course Sleek for their amazing palettes, like this one. They're all about £5, so amazing deals. And they're also coming out with some great new products, such as the face contour kit, which has a dark side, so for your bronzer, this is what I used today actually, and then light side for your highlighter here. This is a great little kit. I think it's fantastic that drugstores are starting to do things like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all soon. Bye.